Hello guys, we are here again with a new episode of
They told
Bioshock
me, son,
Infinite
you were born to
DLC.
do great things.
We will see
They were
expansion
right.
pack, the second one. A little recap.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child
The
down
first
there?
Bioshock
She's a little
10 years
sister
ago.
now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no
That was Ryan.
Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built! I sent you topside! I called you back, showed you what you was capable of! Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
Okay, this is going to be exciting.
Sally! Sally, come out!
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
La France.
Yes?
Quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept.
Je vous en prie. J'insiste.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration
Elisabeth.
aujourd'hui.
All the painters, the
Bien,
artists.
bonjour. Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonne journée! Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
This is by the way happening before World War I and II.
Bonjour!
Give you an idea from which age this is.
Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous?
Claude,
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite!
viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I
Bien le
promise.
bonjour, mademoiselle.
Dommage.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonjour.
Il va falloir que tu me guides, parce que je me suis perdu dans...
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le temps est frais, le ciel est bleu, et vous êtes responsable ici.
It's too idyllic though. Oh, it is a famous painting, by the way, as well.
Un large choix
It's
de
for your
viande
permission.
et fromage.
Learned that in school.
Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, dites-moi.
Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
Poor birds.
Sally? Sally!
No, Sally, no.
Sally, wait!
Come back! Come back!
Oh, Utopia's gone.
Wait! Sally, stop!
Come back!
Sally, where are you going?
Come back!
Sally, hold on!
Come back! Come back!
Stop, stop! Where did she go?
Here.
Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No. No. It wasn't my fault. Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry. I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Empty? Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right, all right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker, what?
Say,
I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Oh, what a dick.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Indeed.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
No, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
Then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Okay, that way is closed.
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
I wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
I wish we could sprint a little bit. Apparently not. We also lost our wizard powers as well, great. Okay, hold on. Gonna be surprised what we see
are
here.
you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller.
For your permission, Pinky is back.
What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I?
I told you.
I don't understand.
If we're going to end up in the same place, I think it's in harm and enjoy the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
Still do, though.
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Indeed, there is.
The Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal Pinky.
Let's see.
If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option as I see it. is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
Finally, we have arrived.
Don't skip on the cockpit. You hear me, Phil? Don't skip.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy. I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
That's what I've been lacking.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
The clay, Bradburn. It's up to us to see they become Grecian urns. Don't return to mud. Get it?
Okay, let's do this. Learn how to pick locks.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Great.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Okay, that's clear. Okay, we have to press F. So the first time is pretty easy, while the next ones will be much harder. It doesn't matter how you play, it matters how you win. Oh. Just very selfish. We're not sure what those. Sterner, there's girlfriend, all army. Okay, let's end this little band. Just want to see where this goes. Okay, the maintenance rooms. Okay, the area where we came from. Oh, we came from there as well. So. Oh, money. We also lost a bunch of health. That's not great. Okay, let's move on. Let's see for the medical health. I'm just gonna save them so much as possible.
I'm here to tell you about Peter the parasite. If I make a pie, isn't it mine to enjoy? No, says Peter the parasite. We all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel, isn't it?
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Yeah, we'll also get a quest bow from here.
Sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
Okay.
Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do. Where is your empathy? Asks
So
Peter the parasite while he picks your
we are
pocket.
going to go for a
You know this word.
stealthy approach.
You'll find it in the dictionary under L-I-E. All right, boys and girls. What does Ryan the Lion?
Okay, that's another one down. Yeah, just so used to jump from other games used to play. Okay, that's a lot of water.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy of misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. That's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising. Then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
Okay.
What of it?
I think it's outside of this complex. Okay, it's MOAP.
You're against the guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Okay, we're going good, we're going good.
Incessant, unbounded pride in my
Lovely statue.
entrepreneurial affairs. First, the law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Uh-huh. How can he not see me?
Criminal dealings? Ha!
Come on, no loot. It's very cute of her that she doesn't want to kill them, like can do with a pistol and a shotgun. Uh-huh, I know. Okay, get some money. Okay, we're ready here, I think. Here we are. The picklock? No, nothing. Okay. What's up here? $1. 2, 3.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant.
So we can
That's
buy
really
picklocks
terrible.
from
It's
the
when I
vending
first came to
machine.
Rapture with
A bunch of ammo and LP and salts.
Are
Free men and free
you
markets.
in the know?
Capitalism.
There has been a lot of idle talk from
Before this place
if you
was
want to
turned
see
into a
it,
prison.
feel free.
The first time you came to Rapture was in 1960 with Booker, when you drowned some.
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense. But now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong.
Sex without compromise. This is
Are
very
you
interesting.
in the know?
My people aren't yet.
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Now you know.
The Silverfin is the place to start.
Okay, that's how we have sex in the Rapture way. That's very handy.
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate. Wow. You didn't have these books in my tower.
Well, this is the sex
Dear
shop.
madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
Okay, done.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
Yeah. That's a very cool plasmid.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them. Hey, there you are.
Well, there's my old dress from my great
Many
character.
times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them. I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
Okay, that was very, very close.
He's gonna wanna get this message as soon as he gets back. Look at what you done to him. Fair warning. I'm an eye for an eye type of fella. Come here, hon. Got a sweet.
Okay, that was very lucky.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy.
Yep.
Pursue
Let's get everything in order, shall we?
Okay, did she not see me as from me a question? But anyway, let's get move forward. Please don't enable the alarm button. That might be the same code.
Did you ask to be brought into this world? If your parents expect anything,
Make yourself heard.
Press the
has
button.
rung. Class is over.
Okay, that was close.
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why?
Yep.
Why? Because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Oh boy. A real predator.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Constable. He got right back up. No, I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Fort Dundee. Fort Dundee. Fort Dundee. Good. I'll call him.
Wow. I think we will go
This
for
fella
all
Atlas has been
round
making the
stealth
rounds
approach.
down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was gonna lift Rapture right up.
What do you want?
Let me in. I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets you in without a kind word from the boss.
Great. Okay, we're safe for now.
Is that attitude I hear? You have 1 second to
The
show
Silver
your
Fin.
face.
This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here.
Nope.
Well, at least he left a trail.
Come on, be faster.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's.
A blueprint. That's what we need. Yep, we see it.
Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
That's smart.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Okay, how did they just go? I thought it was possible to hack them, but I'm not sure anymore though. We'll see. We have everything. Okay, where's the front? There's a turrets. Okay, never mind. Wreck them permanently, I guess. That's good. Yeah, remember. ammo, okay. Colombia.
Test device. Suchong was opening tears.
Yep, he was. Okay, we need some light, please. But let's first rate this place. Lovely dark, is it?
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old tiny blue dress.
That's why. So there's a gate to the new world. Okay, we can get this later though. We'll get it eventually. I can promise that. Okay. This. The blueprint for the machine if you want to know it.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair...
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're...
With a few leaks though.
Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Finally, some lights. This is what we need.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is Z...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work.
Yep.
Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
Well, let's
Atlas,
do
you
this.
there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough of talk. Fix the machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
7246. Never mind.
Problem. Big
Don't just
Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded?
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart. I have just the thing.
Cool, new upgrade.
Come on, don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code.
Yep.
We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
Secret code. We don't know about it. Okay, stealth mode on. Okay, cute. Wasn't there a fault around somewhere? Whatever.
Come back! We can work this out!
Come on, go faster, faster.
If you're going to play hard to get.
That was close.
Entrepreneurial affairs.
There was some upgrade around here as well, I think.
First, the law gets bribery. Then.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain.
What?
We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
not getting out of this
Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
I need more lockpicks. Damn it. We'll come back.
Oh, Christ, better prep for my next meeting.
There's a little Big Daddy.
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode too. Got it. Now we need to find Old Man.
Welcome to the
Okay,
circus of value.
It is
Winter in the CO2 scrubber.
just a little impatient.
There's no excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
Gonna place us close to this in case we have an alarm. Damn it. Do we have ultimate winter? Works. Sensor. Right. Okay.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Wow. That's in our favorment.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. One thing I did like about
first need
Rapture,
the first
lots of
winter.
new books to read. But we'll need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup
Okay,
will
the
limit
alarm
the
is in our
submersible
favor
period.
in a certain way. Okay, not through there. Okay, that's for later.
Don't make me come find you.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Don't you think you can hide? I know every inch of this house.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us that don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Lol.
Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out, you know? I mean, November 5th, the big...
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Funding of Rapture shindig at Fort Frolic.
Just what we needed. All we need now is a CO2 scrubber.
Watch out, they're gonna invade this place.
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
Another look back. Another one. Poor guy. Come,
Saying that you? Sam?
the hell are you?
I told you.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
Okay, that went very good in our favor though. No damage at all, wow. Okay, we got everything where we came for.
I was in the war. Did you come to Rapture because it seemed fashionable? Did you know that? There's a promise I will find. You're only hiding from yourself.
Criminal dealings. Now this is direction. You'll adore
It's temporarily, I was wrong. Good guy. Okay, let's get on next part. I'm gonna probably make 2 episodes of this expansion pack.
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now
someone has been naughty here.
I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
I feel you, girl.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
So, technology has advanced over the years.
Oh, 52 makeup. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
I love this little weapon though. Effective, short, long distance, almost no sound.
Ryan's playing them all like a cheap fiddle. He plays, and I'll have to dance.
A Rapture reminder. Surrounding Fontaine's department store have been filled with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are
What up?
do
I've
yourself
been told
a
this
favor.
town was friendly with Free Enterprise.
Stick to the rooms. Life down at Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
See, I keep my eye on these things. I catch everything going on. I go, hey, I know you're there.
What if they're just waiting for me?
What happens when you're not careful?
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Raps Rapture was open for business.
You, come, make yourself heard. Only the weak fear conflict.
I hear you gossiping about me. I didn't say you could go. Shh. I heard something. Everyone wants a piece of me.
Great, new update for bigger. Why are you in the streets?
Another one.
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of make-out spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
7951, okay. Okay, that goes to that storage over there.
Big comeback. Just need a new agent. You know anybody?
Okay, what was it?
Folks are always there.
No alarm, please.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Another secret place.
Atlas, the heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and
That is
prepare
also
for
very
a siege.
important, the 3 bottles.
Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating.
Uh-huh. Indeed.
Gossiping about me. Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Okay, that's going good.
Permission to leave.
Is there no vent or something?
Not again.
Ah, here it is. Okay, these guys seem very insecure, anxiety.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. You don't have my permission to leave.
Okay, we can hit him on the back.
There's a switch around here somewhere.
Okay, loot this place. Damn, I waste all my lockpacks on that other thing. Is there no vendor machine? Ah, it is. Also, okay, we need. Too bad we don't have them from our previous Let's Play in Colombia. Nice, nice. No alarm. As ability. Oh, okay, forever. Okay, now we can do that. Possess the machines forever and ever. No worries about that anymore. I forgot. Whatever. Just replay it.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the...
This is gonna be noisy.
Indeed.
Can you rationalize cowering?
Boy. Let's keep it like this now. No,
Come
what?
on, don't leave me out here with my body.
Okay, that's on that. Replay.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Okay, I have to look it up. Optional, find the secret and... Okay. Play, enter.
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of make-out spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
7951. Okay, we were one number removed from it. Well, we got it now.
That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded pride into my respectable entrepreneurial
Okay, we have to take our little item. I knew that guy was coming.
Got it. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
Can we sneak? No.
I ain't left.
Man, I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent. You know anybody?
bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Wow. What a douchebag. Guess. Yeah, I know. So the gas bolts will guess our enemies, which is very great.
Ryan's got the formula. Trust your old man on it.
What's that now?
Okay, no more loot. Okay then. Can we kick him? Not really.
What you done to my friend here? What you do to my friend, you do to me!
Let's sneak into the restaurant.
First, the law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some rebellion in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Okay, nothing over here, I guess.
She told me to stop calling. It's all hands. Clear looks. Wake her. I know they're talking about me.
Money. Okay, watch out of for the glass, they betrays our position, etc.
Ryan's a lion. Why share anything with your neighbor except a fence?
Out of your wax, that stuff's stolen. Gums up the works, so Ryan can't make you his slave. It's simple. You want to mind control everybody? Public address system. That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
Criminal dealings. Fallacy.
All of these jerks, meat puppets. I'm the only one who knows the score.
Okay, that's very close to our enemies.
Who the hell are you?
Okay, now we are out of ammo.
Determined, uncompromising, and
Okay, this isn't going as planned. Oh boy.
Got a sweet idea for you.
Alright, yeah, so going to enter something cool. Just watch and enjoy.
How could you just walk away?
Don't worry, I can't do anything to it right now, at least.
Elizabeth, this poster.
Yeah.
What's this all about?
Cohen spent 2 months as his disciple, trying to get a line on his trafficking ring. Awful man.
Why not just kill Comstock and be done with it?
Comstock had to know why. He had to know that he deserved it.
Did he? Did he deserve it?
I suppose we all do. One way or another.
Let's do it the other way. Ah, come on. Can I not just break it? No.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Okay, the red one. Okay. Okay, now we have those weapons for permanently, I mean robots. That's gonna be a big thing in our favor.
I know, right? You're so smart, you're stupid!
Yeah, I need one more. I want way a bunch of them.
Welcome to the circus of value.
There we go, there we go.
No return.
You're only hiding from yourself.
I never thought anyone would be able to bring all these degenerate splice heads into line. I gotta hand it to Atlas. After Ryan locked us up in this pit, I thought that was it. Just a long, filed up dive into the abyss.
Nice, nice. You were great.
But he's given us hope. Or what passes for it down in Rapture. When a person's got nothing, hope's about the kindest thing you can give her. Or the cruelest.
I can't agree more with you, girl.
Those bottles. Just like on the coded note to Fontaine.
But guys, that's a cool little trick.
Fontaine. Atlas. Son of a bitch.
Sushong, I'm gonna make this clear as can be, so we don't have any miscommunications. Where the hell is the ace in the hole? You think you can stiff Frank Fontaine? I paid good money for state-of-the-art weapons. I ain't losing this war just because you found yourself a higher bidder. I can promise you, I ain't never been one to lose with dignity.
Okay, he's going for it, that's for sure. Okay, that will be the end way to get this all up.
The 12 on Fridays.
What'd you say?
Only way to be sure.
Okay, Devil says something here for me as well.
On out, you!
I doubt it.
Don't hide your light under the bushel.
Use the environment to your advantage.
I got what it takes.
Oh boy.
This is still around. Me feel sick.
Oh, come on. Wait, they're breaking?
Come back. You'll adore the spotlight. No, you better get in my.
Uh-huh.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Louie. Hey, if you don't get down here soon, there's not gonna be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army. Not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What the hell? Splicers. They're busting in! Horwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
Oh, they got attacked. Normally there's no Big Daddy in this area. No. Okay then.
How we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on.
I don't know. Okay, where the other parts? Ah, here it is.
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. I need to cool the transformer at the top of the device, or the whole thing will overheat.
One, I forgot these items, or two, someone placed them in here. Can we take this? Can we take this? Yeah, now we can take the other upgrades. I'm first gonna take the other upgrades, otherwise it's like fighting with a half arm. Know what? Let's do it later. Okay, let's go.
I'll need to actually use ordinary thermometer. Okay, that should stop it from overheating.
Okay.
There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Well guys, I'm gonna cut this episode. I'm gonna make a second episode about this adventure. So don't panic, there will be more.
Look.
See you in the next one.
We're on the First Lady.
After a sentence. Ciao ciao.